All right, folks, welcome back to the Fragrance Fraternity, the best smelling fraternity in the world. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your time. Today, we have a lot of fragrances to talk about. 15 cheap fragrances to keep for life. Got to get rid of everything else. Can only keep these 15. I'm going to go through these pretty quick. We don't have a lot of time. Go ahead. If you want to be a part of a great community of people that like to smell good, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, throw me some love on the algorithm. Let's get started here with my first choice. Real quick, prerequisite. Just because I made these my keep 15 for life cheapies does not mean that this cannot change tomorrow. If you see a cheap fragrance that I've talked about and given a lot of love to, but it's not here, that doesn't mean that I don't like it. And these lists are a combination of things I feel in the moment and also a little bit of something maybe I'll bring in that I haven't talked about in a while. Don't look into them too seriously, guys. It's just fragrance. It's not that serious. This is all just for fun anyway. But these are solid. Hopefully you get some enjoyment out of it. Let's go. Lattafa Asad coming in. These are not ranked, just random. I just grabbed them. Let's go. Lattafa Asad, clone of Dior Sauvage Elixir. I don't even like Sauvage Elixir, but I like Assad. This one is, in my opinion, way better. It's not the most expensive smelling thing if you're kind of apprehensive towards synthetic type smelling fragrances. If oil quality is something that really bothers your nose, this may not be for you. I've heard some complaints, but I love the way that this one smells. It's an 80s style fragrance, modernized, and has a little bit of that shower gel freshness. It's got this modern barbershop fougere type element to it. Not even my typically favorite genre or style of fragrance. I'm typically not so into barbershops style fragrances or even like 80s style fragrances, but for whatever reason, this one does it for me even better than the original. I do not like the smell of Sauvage Elixir, but I do enjoy Lattafa Assad. You may find yourself in the same boat if you find you have similar taste to mine. Let's keep going with the next one. This is Davidoff's Coolwater Wave. I gave myself a couple spritzes of this last night, and every single time I absolutely love the way it smells. It is one of the freshest fragrances. It's got a nice green nuance to it without that being the prominent feature, because a lot of times, sometimes green fragrances can come off a little bit too mature, and this one is certainly anything but. It has that shower gel freshness, has this Invictus Aqua type scent profile. Almost put Montblanc Legend Spirit in here, but you know what? I wore this one yesterday, and I just grabbed this one. It gave me a great experience. I always get a really nice wearing out of this one, and always really pleasant wearing experience, which is ultimately the most important thing. You get a little bit of that Coolwater DNA mixed in with Invictus Aqua. You get a 200 ml for like 25 bucks. The value is crazy. A little bit of a Sichuan pepper spice, I'd like to say, but it's really not a spicy fragrance at all. Very fresh shower gel and clean and bright. Perfect for summer. Davidoff Coolwater Wave, amazing value. Let's keep going with tobacco and... Oh God, one fell, but it's okay. It didn't break. Let's keep going here with tobacco and Tonka bean from Banana Republic. I needed a couple of winter time fragrances here, and this is going to be one of the entries. I was lining everything up and it was all looking real fresh, so I needed to grab something a little bit better for the cooler months with tobacco and Tonka bean. Basically, the notes are what they are on the title. So beyond that, it's very powdery. It's got actually, I take that back. It's more creamy than powdery. It does have this gourmand facet to it. It's not overloaded with tobacco. I think the Tonka bean sweetness is really more prominent. This one gets compared to Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. I've not smelled Tobacco Vanille, but from what I understand, this is Banana Republic's take on it. Excellent quality for the price. This is a unisex fragrance. Not too masculine, but sweet, creamy, has this dessert cake-like taste or smell to it rather, and good bang for your buck with Banana Republic. I would have caught some heat if I didn't mention one. I'm going to grab the bottle that fell on the floor that you probably heard because it made a pretty loud bang. All right, here we go. The culprit of the large bang, Paris Hilton Gold Rush Man. I think you can get this one for like under $20. It's insane. I love this fragrance. When I first got it in, I would not put it down, could not stop wearing it. It smells to me kind of like YSL Y Le Parfum. It to me smells like the Y DNA, not as apple sweet. I mean, it has its own little twist, but it smells like a very modern blue fragrance. It gets online compared to 1 Million. I don't get that at all. With 1 Million, the most prominent thing to me is grapefruit sweetness. That's what always sticks out to me. I don't get any grapefruit here. I basically just get that YSL Y modern apple sweet, kind of blue fragrance freshness. So if you're looking for Why Le Parfum or something similar on a budget, Gold Rush, man, you will be shocked at how good this one is. At least I was. Next one. Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Barts. This is Vacation in a Bottle. This is Margarita in a bottle. It's got that tequila lime type scent profile going on. It's an eau de cologne. It doesn't last super long time, but it is bright, fresh, airy. When you're just looking to smell good for a couple hours, when you're looking for a great casual wear fragrance, look no farther than St. Bart's. Lime, tropical, tequila, cool bottle, very cheap, smells excellent, great, fun fragrance. Next one we have is Missoni Wave. Missoni Wave, great magnetic cap here. Holds really well, beautiful gradient bottle. Smells like Chanel Allure Homme Sport. This one goes for about $35. Not quite as creamy as Chanel Allure Homme Sport. Also similar to Versace Pour Homme. Versace Pour Homme sells a little bit more lemony fresh to me, where I get more aquatics coming in here. So this one is kind of like right in the middle. This is not as thick as Allure Homme Sport, but not as bright, lemony fresh as Versace Pour Homme. Right in the middle, more of an aquatic, blue, shower gel kind of smell to it, but still has a woody, citrus, fresh combo that Allure Homme Sport DNA is basically known for. That's the best way I can describe it. I think it's a great fragrance for under $40. One that I would 100% keep for life. No matter what combination of fragrances I would pick in this list, this is one that would for sure be in there. So Missoni Wave, been talking about that one since the beginning of this channel, so you guys probably know how much I like it. Next one we have is Lemon Dolce Happy Chopard. This is a super cheapie, but it does not smell like super cheapie. It is lemony fresh. You don't really get like lemon cleaner, more like lemon soap type vibe. Not so much lemonade like Dior Homme Cologne. It's not citrus lemon fresh like that. It's more of a soapy, lemony, fresh cut lemon type smell. Best way I can describe it. It is marketed for women. Do not worry. It is not super feminine. This is unisex. I am not a guy who likes to wear very, very feminine fragrances all that often, so I was apprehensive, but not to worry. This one is unisex. You can definitely pull it off as a guy. You just smell clean, fresh, like you just used some lemon soap or some lemon body wash, something like that. So Happy Chopard Lemon Dolce. This is a glass cap. It looks plastic on camera, but it is glass. Bottle is thick. A lot of value for the money. Okay. Thank you, John Carlo Burton. You are the one that put us all onto that. So JCB, shout out to you, my man. Thanks for giving us the good stuff. All right. Next one up we have is Francique 63.55. No, this is not a radio station. This is the name of this fragrance. I made that joke last time. Hopefully you don't find it too corny that I'm making the same jokes over and over again. This is a clone of BDK's Gris Charnel, and let me tell you, this is probably the best clone that I have in my collection. Seriously, it smells spot on, quality's on point. Not a lot of people talking about this one, just because I don't think everybody in the world has got their nose on BDK Gris Charnel. It's like some, extravagant niche fragrance that maybe not everyone has had the opportunity to try. Thank God I have, and I've been blessed with that experience. This is a tea-based fragrance, a fig fragrance, a cardamom, a lavender fragrance, an evening time wear, one that makes you feel relaxed, one that puts you in a bit of a sensual mood, one that it makes you feel peaceful and at ease. Nice relaxing scent to wear in the evening, but also good for date night or going out. Very alluring, very captivating, and a big compliment getter that smells different than everything out there. Francique 63.55. One of my favorite clones, if not my favorite. Let's keep it going. With Lacoste L1212 Blanc. This is a hype beast for good reason. Super dryer sheet, just fresh out of the laundry type smell going on here. White floral for men, which is very interesting. Citrus and white florals are the main star of the show here. A unique fragrance, fragrance for like a creative individual, someone that is wearing a white t-shirt on a hot summer day. This is perfect. When you're just going out, casual, maybe go to the grocery store, maybe just hang out with a couple of buddies, something that you don't want to be taken too seriously with, but you still want to smell fresh and clean and unique and somewhat elegant. Lacoste L1212 Blanc is an excellent option. Very uplifting type scent, a very happy scent, and perfect for the summer. I got a big bottle and I'm happy that I do because I love this stuff. I think you will too if you give it a shot. All right, next one up, we have back to fruity, fun, gourmand land with Paris Corner Khair Pistachio, clone of KLE's Yum Gelato Pistachio. A little bit more minty here, not quite as thick and creamy as the real one, but in my opinion, more wearable for a guy. The real one comes across a little bit more feminine. I get more of a unisex lean with this clone, which is good for me as a guy wearing this fragrance. A little bit more situational, not something you're probably going to want to wear every single day, but it is a beautiful gourmand, and gourmands are not necessarily something that I gravitate towards all the time, but the way that this one is done, it really gives you a realistic like gelato pistachio ice cream type smell, while not being too heavy, where you couldn't wear it in a kind of a warmer day. I wouldn't wear this in the summer. I would not wear this on a really hot day. But it is still versatile enough to work in many different situations. Probably not when you want to wear it to the office. Like I said, it is a little bit more playful, fun, something to change up your scent profile, something that definitely is not going to smell like anything else out there that your boys are going to be wearing, that's for sure. So one that will pull people by their nose hairs and drag them over to you. That I can guarantee will happen with this one. Khair Pistachio. Great stuff. All right, next one. This is John Lowe Immortal from Maison Alhambra, their clone of Louis Vuitton L'Immensité. I had the privilege of being able to smell the real thing about a day ago, and there are differences. This is not spot on. This is much more ambroxan heavy. The real one is brighter, fresher, airier, and you get more of the ginger in this one. You get more of the ambroxan. I mean, this one is a beast mode fragrance, and I know that term is overused way too much, but this is legitimately beast mode. 4 sprays will have you covered through the day. You do more than that, you're gonna be choking people out. You're gonna fill an entire room with this fragrance, and yeah, it's magical. Lasts for eternal amounts of time. Just a beautiful citrusy, modern ginger, sharp kind of aggressive a little bit type fragrance that is still fresh and clean. Definitely more something for somebody that is not afraid to be smelled and be smelled far and wide, because this stuff is nuclear. John Lowe Immortal is a beautiful interpretation of L'Immensité from Louis Vuitton, although not exactly the same. I really like what they've done here, and I really don't know which one I like more, this or the real one. I've just worn this one a lot, and I love it, so can't hate on it at all. Love John Lowe Immortal. All right, just a few left. Can't slow down now. We're so close to the end. This is Oud Royal from Paris Corner, I believe. Ministry of Oud line. It is a clone of Royal Oud from Creed. This is a woody fragrance. This is definitely more something to wear with a suit and tie, more of a formal fragrance. This is a business fragrance. This fragrance means business. Definitely something for a wedding or a person that wears a suit and tie to work every day. Something that you want to be taken seriously with. Something masculine. You're not ready. You're not here to do these lemony, fresh scents. You're not here for pistachio ice cream. You know, you're not here for all this boyish playfulness. You're here to close some deals. You're here to put some hair on your chest. You're here to cut down a tree with your bare hands type of energy going on here. Woody, beautiful, a little bit of citrus on top, but this is not a joke. This is something more serious, more assertive, more manly. Oud Royal, Ministry of Oud. Beautiful. All right, next. We have Burberry London, completely out of season from when I'm filming this, but I love this fragrance. Woody, tobacco, port wine, spicy. Reminds you of the holidays. It's just got that peppermint type spice. Not peppermint, but cinnamon. I can't exactly remember, but you know, you think of like these spices around the holidays, and you get that nostalgia of that time of year, and that's kind of what this one gives off. It gives off that same vibe. Fresh, spicy type fragrance. Performance is okay, but I love the scent profile. You could even wear this in, it could be a year-round scent. I've worn this when it's hot out, and it's really not that bad. I've worn this even to the gym before, just dial down the sprays. I think it has enough of like a fresh, spicy component to where you could even wear it in summer. I'm not recommending that you do that. I'm just saying that you could do that if you really wanted to. It wouldn't be the worst choice ever. Burberry London is a perfect fragrance, a perfect signature scent. You could wear this every day to work and people are gonna love the way you smell. And if they don't, they maybe just don't have that great of taste in fragrances. I hate to say it, but Burberry London is so good. Okay, 2 more, here we go. Phew, Chrome Extreme, guys. I could not put Profundo in here because sadly that is not a cheap fragrance. I love Profundo, but this is good enough. It's so close to it, smells like ADG Profundo, plus Chrome. You get that metallic freshness. You get a little bit more sweetness than I get with Profundo, not as much heavy on the mineral C note type nature of that one. Definitely a little bit fresher, a little bit, I guess, easier to understand, a little easier to wear. You still get a bunch of ambroxan pop, lasts a long time, great value for money. Profundo with a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of that chrome metallic freshness added in. All right, last one. Montblanc Legend EDP. Smells like Fierce, smells like Percival. It's got that oak moss, rosemary DNA to it. It's got that woody type DNA to it. It is masculine, it is nostalgic, it is a fragrance that you've probably smelled before. It is maybe a little bit generic, but I love the way it smells. Always have, always will. Can't put Percival in here at this price range, so Legend EDP is a great alternative to that. Another signature scent, something you could wear all year round, a little bit more refined and has a little bit more character than the EDT. I really enjoy the refinement and the elegance that the EDP provides over the EDT. And yeah, just a stunning fragrance that is a certified compliment monster. Everybody loves the way that this one smells. Mostly everybody. That's going to be it for today. Whew. Man, if you guys are still watching almost 17 minutes in, you are a real one. You are one of the best people in the fragrance fraternity. Thank you guys for your time. I really sincerely appreciate it. Hopefully you found this useful or at least a little bit entertaining. You know, I do my best. I'm not a stand-up comedian, even as much as I aspire to be on this format that we're in. I appreciate you guys. Keep smelling great out there. Positive energy, positive emotions, and you're going to get that coming right back to you, okay? Appreciate your time. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. That's it. I'll see you next time at the Fragrance Fraternity. Take care, people. I appreciate you. Later.